Hey everybody, this is Ryan, and welcome to the Binding of Isaac Episode 5 Part 2. Now the last time we left off, Naked Isaac had just got a incredibly powerful attack. You can see I'm trying to figure out how to use it right now. I don't really know. You have to like charge it up. It takes about 2 seconds for the charge to happen, but once it's charged up, oh boy does it do some damage. So it takes me a little while to get used to it, but yeah, I definitely get the hang of it, and boy, it just destroys everything. I mean, look at that, that was ridiculous. And talk about overpowered, that is the definition of an overpowered weapon right there. And on top of that, I get lucky with how easy some of my runs are here in these last couple of levels. If you looked at the time, this only takes a little over 20 minutes, and I go through like 4 levels. That just shows you how quickly I blow through all this, because, yeah, this is pretty damn powerful. Well, I hope everyone is having a fantastic Wednesday. Well, I guess by the time you see this, it will be Thursday. But I am having a pretty good Wednesday. I am all filled up on amazingly delicious Kansas City barbecue. It's just, you know, if you're from Texas or the Memphis or wherever you think you have good barbecue, you have no idea. Kansas City is where it is at. And really, you know, barbecue is the best food, and Kansas City has the best barbecue restaurant. Therefore, Kansas City has the best restaurant in the entire world, and I kid you not, it is in a gas station. A working, honest-to-goodness gas station, Oklahoma Joe's Barbecue. It'll literally blow your face off if you have their stuff. Out of this world. And you can see I'm still using my overpowered weapon, blowing these guys away. Those guys are actually the trickiest guys I face. I don't know, it's such an unusual thing, because you gotta charge the weapon, but I'm used to standing there and firing the weapon, so that actually took a little while to get used to. And that was really the only tricky part about this whole thing. I mean, all these guys, they're all just, everybody's a joke when you have this this brimstone weapon. And I have 4 hearts now. I actually got a all stats up. I think I look at my stats a little bit later, and I mean they're all pretty much maxed out for the most part, except for my hearts. But all my attack stuff and all my speed stuff just maxed out as I annihilate everything in my path. And what's really cool about this is you can charge it up before you enter the room. So I do that a lot. Sometimes I forget. I was going to a commerce room or merchant room right here. I figured, what's the point in buying the discount? You know, that's 15 cents. There's only one more merchant room after this. No point in getting that one. But yeah, I'm just like, don't I look just awesome? I mean, look at my guy. He has his massive horns, and he just looks like a freaking beast. Yeah, these guys are just tricky. Trickier than they should have been. But at this point, I'm really getting the mechanics down. And really annihilating everything in my path. Get some keys. They don't really do a whole lot at this point, but yeah, see, this I spaz out right here. They're doing what I'm doing, and I gotta shoot the weapon, and yeah, I totally spazzed out right there. But yeah, it all works out, and yeah, so I mean, this is the second half. I go pretty far in this one as I continue my incredible luck streak through this game. And by luck, I just mean getting the right items. It doesn't matter how talented you are at the actual game. If you don't get the right items, you're not going to do anything. I'm not really sure why I went back and got this coin. I already had 25. I guess I figured I had 7 more bombs left. Maybe I'll find a whole bunch of items in the last merchant room. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright, taking on Loki here. He's actually pretty hard. If I wouldn't have had the weapon that I did, this would have been a really hard fight. Just because he fires so quickly in both directions, and you're going to get hit unless you're really on the move and ready to go. And the bomb flies take quite a few hits. He's actually pretty tricky. I definitely lucked out at that point, because I don't know, he probably would have taken me down to 1 or 2 hearts. I got another HP item at this point. Feeling a little bit more cocky now that I have this attack weapon. Feeling pretty good. I don't know if you guys noticed, but when I dove through the trap door to get down to this level, my character all of a sudden, Naked Isaac, he had black hair, and I can't really figure out what that references to. You know, the first thing that popped into my head was Damien, who's supposed to be like this possessed devil child. I don't quite know the whole story. Maybe even is the devil. I don't really know all the details. But I'm pretty sure he had black hair. Feel free to correct me on how incredibly wrong I am. But that is the only reference I could come up with for black hair like that. And I was kind of thinking about that, and I remembered I actually knew a kid named... Oh, I look at my stats right here, and just look how incredibly overpowered I am. But I almost back out, and it's like, oh my god, careful, careful, do not screw this up. But it all gets taken care of. But yeah, when I was younger, I actually knew a kid named Damien, and we were pretty good friends for a while, and he ended up moving eventually. But why in the hell would you name your kid Damien? I mean, God, being a kid is tough enough. You know, elementary school and junior high and high school, you got so many damn problems already, and you're trying to figure out all this stuff, and you don't know what's going on. You think you do. You think you got everything figured out, but God, man, and you don't have a clue. You don't know it yet. But, you know, once you get a little bit older, you're just like, oh my God, well, you know, I didn't know anything back then. There's so much more to learn and figure out, and that's a whole nother story. But yeah, why would you name your kid Damien, even if it was some sort of reference to your family, or man, why would you put your kid in a hole like that? And if you're named Damien, I want to be very clear that I am not putting you down in any way. If anything, my hat is off to you, because man, I mean, that's a hell of a thing to go through. So if you're named Damien, you know, or if you got any name that people pick on or do this, you know, it gets a hell of a lot better. It really does. Just it might not seem like it at the time, but you know, keep it up. You'll get through it. You'll be stronger for it in the end. It might not seem like it now. It might seem like it's terrible, but man, that's nothing. Those high school days, those junior high days, I mean, God, those things are such a ancient history. Yeah, just get through it. Yeah, it sucks, but it's something everybody does, I guess. So yeah, more of these guys. The only guys that give me a problem in the whole damn game. And these guys, yeah, they're not that bad. You know, kind of watching this. You know, when I'm playing the game, it's, you know, fast paced, and I gotta move here, and I gotta do this, and now I gotta focus. But when I watch it, I kind of, you know, I see a lot of things I don't see. Mainly that how many times I would have gotten hit, and that my flies protected me, or the virus protected me, whatever. But man, I got lucky. I have quite the shield going around me at the moment. 3 pretty powerful defense shield items. And I have my card. I didn't know what the card did at this time. It's pretty much worthless. I think I use it here in a minute to I actually I do remember I use another card that is not the best results, not really what I was going for. And so then I use this other card, and yeah, whatever. Cards are tricky. You kind of gotta, yeah, see here, here's the card situation. Oh, the High Priestess, I'm sure that does something good. Yeah, seriously, F you, game. I mean, really? That's what you're gonna do? So then I use this Stars card, and it sends me back here. And then I get this out, so maybe if I pick this up, it'll be charged, and I'll get a free card. And then it's not, as well. My heart is way more valuable than giving me random cards where I get stomped on. Thanks a lot, game. And at this point, I just kind of say, I could use an extra heart. I'll blow up everything. Why not? One thing I read, the reason I didn't pick up this pill, even though it increased my attack power, I think it increased my attack power, was that my attack power is already maxed out. So it was kind of, well, what's the point? But with that chance shell game, I believe I read that you can't actually see it. So I mean, there's nothing to see. It's the same exact pattern every single time. So it's a straight guessing game. I don't know if that's right or not. If you've somehow figured out a trick to it, by all means post it. But that's what I read online, at least. And we all know about things we read online. They're 100% guaranteed right. So if you've figured out some sort of trick, by all means, let everybody know. This is just kind of a silly, pointless room. These rolling brains don't do much. But we're getting into the big mom boss fight where I don't even know how I win. That was kind of crazy, just blood tear bullets everywhere. But yeah, I have no idea how I win this mom fight. I am so bad at this game. It's ridiculous how lucky I am. You will see. You will see soon enough. Even going into the last fight, I mean, if I didn't have this laser weapon, oh my god, I would have died so long ago. Yeah. Alright, so here it is, my embarrassing attempt at this. I'm hidden behind that door, so I thought maybe I found a bug, and oh wait, it's gonna work, and no, it didn't. But watch, I get hit a couple of times here, and just watch how much damage the virus does. It does so much damage to her. I mean, what, maybe a sixth off of that, her health bar? I mean, that is crazy. So that plus this laser weapon, just incredibly overpowered. I mean, look how much damage that did, and all I did was get hurt. All I did was suck at the game, and I take that much health off? That is ridiculous. But hey, I'll take it. I'll take it with a smile on my face. Oh, damn you, there's no toilet paper. Ah! Poor Naked Isaac. Poor kid could never catch a break. And see, at this point, I have the compass, so I know exactly where I'm going. Or at least, if I had a map, I would have known exactly where I was going. But instead, I at least know the general direction, so I'm not wandering off. That makes this way easier. You know, there's no point in screwing around. Just go straight for the bosses. And I mean, the laser weapon just turned these guys into a joke. We're not that hard anyway, but with two of them, yeah, definitely makes it a little trickier. had to get a drink there. Sorry about that. But yeah, you just, I walk into this room, which would be mildly challenging, and no thanks, I'll skip it. I don't need to actually do anything that involves skill. I'll just skip the room. I was a little surprised there that hurt me. I'll have to remember that. The dark colored flying leech thing with the eyeball is a bomb. So go ahead and write that down in your notes. The leech thing with the eyeball is a bomb. And of course this obviously looks like an anus. Yeah, I'm sure that's what they were going for. And mission accomplished. It looks like an anus. Great job, team. But my incredibly powerful weapon makes short work of it again. And then this, I see these two rooms off in the corner. There's a challenge room and a gambler room. And I look at it and it's like, well, I got full health. What's the point? And that was an absolute joke. Are you kidding me? There's this little tiny pointless level 1 fly sitting here. That's the challenge I get? What? that can't be for real. But yeah, it's okay. When I go into this room, these guys are new. I've never faced these guys. I run right into him, and actually, the virus didn't kill him. So these guys got some health. But my incredibly overpowered weapon takes care of them. Go back to get that heart. These guys, I don't even know what to say about these guys. They're pretty quick. Yeah. I mean, who in the world comes up with this stuff? Who's just sitting there thinking, I want to draw this sort of penis-like creature that comes out of the ground and moves. Yeah, that's what I want. And then this, I mean, come on, this is the room before the boss, and this is what I have to face? Are you kidding me? I mean, how damn lucky can I possibly be? So here we go. Here's the fight against the heart. One thing I thought was interesting is it started me at the bottom of the screen. I was all prepped to come in from the door where I'm standing right now and shoot to the right. So just a very minor thing, but something that I didn't expect, that was for sure. Now the laser weapon, it does an incredible amount of damage, which I couldn't have wished for anything else. But one thing that's kind of not perfect about it is that it takes, since it takes 2 seconds to charge up, that I kill the 2 enemies that she drops, and then I have to charge up, and I don't get a great shot off every time where the heart comes back down, because it's not down for very long. But that is a very, very minor complaint. I'm sure even though I'm getting 1, sometimes 2 shots off, I was probably doing more damage than I could have possibly have hoped for if I had a tier weapon at this point. So, very minor complaint. The virus helping me out all the way to the end. You can see I still have my heart weapon. I kept it from literally level 1 all the way through this playthrough. And at this point, once you get her down to a quarter health, she just freaks out and just constantly releases enemies, constantly shoots stuff off. But, I mean, my luck continues. I mean, look what she's shooting off, these stupid bees, and yeah, this is nothing. This is a piece of cake. Look at that. I got that twice. It's one of the easiest enemies in the whole game. And I think my bee finished her off, and done. Great job, Naked Isaac. You killed her. And then we open the chest, and we unlock Judas. That's what that little thing is. Judas wears that hat. Judas, of course, is another unlockable character. And so that's it. That is part 2. My incredible luck streak continues. But yeah, so thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see about doing another full playthrough here in a little bit. Maybe not this week, maybe next week, and just kind of see how it goes. See if you guys liked this format, or if I can only make up so much shit to talk about. I can only think of so many random damn things to bring up. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think, if you liked it or not, or if you liked the sped up runs, or whatever you guys want, I will deliver. So that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching, everybody. You know how much I appreciate it. I say it every single time. So thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, see ya.